What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Polygon and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. First things first, please smash the likes, subscribe and hit the bell icon. YouTube is not pushing crypto content out currently and it really helps if you hit the like. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. And make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. We'd also like to thank you all so much for your support. We just hit 10k subscribers today, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, we're just letting you know that YouTube is currently censoring our content from what we can tell. Our reach to new viewers is basically around down 80% from what it was around a month or so ago, so we'd really appreciate if you hit the like. It really helps to push our content out to more people. Obviously our views have been declining drastically recently because of this, so it seems as though we are being shadow banned just like most cryptocurrency content. We're not getting our videos pushed out to more people. So there's obviously something sketchy going on with YouTube right now, and we're still trying to dig into what exactly is going on. But we basically just hit 10k subscribers. So we'd just like to take a little quick second to say thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed. We really appreciate all of you, and we're always looking for more ways to reward our community. So please let us know if there's anything more that we can do. We're making videos every day, so please come back and check the channel out. You may have to come back manually because it doesn't look as though notifications are being sent out, even if you have the bell notifications turned on. So clearly something quite sketchy going on right now. We're still looking into it, but for now, we really appreciate all your support. Please make sure to come back every day and like the video so it can help us out. So just taking a look at Matic here, Polygon, as we can see, we have been rolling over again in the past few days, largely because of Bitcoin. We do think this is largely because of the futures expiring at the end of the month. So obviously there's been a lot of manipulation in the market to try and bring the prices down of most cryptos so that these options don't expire worthless essentially. So we have seen some downwards pressure in the market recently after this little relief rally that we did see. We basically came down and perfectly retested this line here, this previous swing high here, as you can see, as a prior support. We did think that anywhere below $1 for Polygon was a very strong support, because last time obviously when we came below it, we came back above it very quickly, and it does seem as though this is probably the case for this time as well. We are actually making higher lows here, which is interesting considering that Polygon has been so beat down recently. Obviously we had this huge relief rally all the way back up to around 240, which is an incredible relief rally, but then obviously since then we have slowly been selling off over a period of weeks. So everyone's kind of wondering what's going on with Polygon right now, and it does look as though we are forming some very nice divergences. As we can see, we are extremely oversold right now in general. And every time that we do hit these kinds of levels here, you can see that we do get some very nice bounces more often than not. If you take a look here, pretty much everywhere really, there's a lot of nice divergences all over the place from what we can tell. We have flipped bearish on our EMAs again here, and we are slowly trickling to the downside, but it does look as though we're probably going to find some decent support here at around this $1 level. So in our opinion, probably looking for that as a potential bounce point for Polygon. If we take a look at the 4-hour chart here, we can see that we are currently forming a very nice bullish divergence. If we're just looking at wicks here, if we just discount this wick, sorry, and just look at pure candles, you can see that quite clearly we are about to make lower lows potentially here, but on our RSI we are making higher lows, and this is a typical bullish divergence. This means that the price action is going down still, but the RSI is actually going up, which means the relative strength of the price action is actually decreasing, which means that a reversal is quite likely. And obviously if you take a look at the last time we were this oversold, it wasn't even when we went to 75 cents. We're more oversold now than we were when we hit 75 cents on this first correction here, as you can see, which is absolutely ridiculous in our opinion, considering the price action is still holding at around $1 right now. $1.05 at the time of recording this video, but it does look as though we are bouncing in and around this $1 level. So it's pretty clear to us that there's some crazy bearish action in the market right now. I mean, this is the 4-hour chart, and the last time that we were this oversold was when we basically dropped from around 2 cents to 1 cent back here, which is obviously ridiculous when you consider what we're looking at right now. So I mean, even if you look at the daily time frame, this is something that we like to talk about a lot as well. The last time that we were this oversold was pretty much in this area here, and we basically had this big correction to the downside here as well. But pretty much the last time we were this oversold, it's not showing it on the chart because it's for some reason not loading. But basically the last time that we were this oversold, we had a huge 50% correction, and as you can see, what happened after that 50% sell-off here, where we got extremely oversold, is that we had a really nice little rally, consolidation, and then boom, a massive breakout. So from what we can tell, as you can see here, we did actually touch here pretty perfectly as well. This is our sell-off we were talking about, where we went from 2 cents to 1.5 cents here. We pretty much had a decent little sell-off here, as you can see. And this is the last time that we were this oversold on our RSI, as you can see here. And then after that, we had a little chop sideways, and then we started going up in a big way here. And we have been holding our 50 and our 20 EMAs here pretty much this whole time. Considering how bearish we have been recently, Polygon has been doing very well. As you can see, we have been holding the 20 here very nicely, but we did backtest the 50 twice and broke below it. So we could potentially be looking at a bit of bearish action here. Maybe even backtesting this 75 cent level if things in the wider market do start to roll over. But obviously, as we're getting incredibly oversold right now, and if we keep selling off, if we get down to around 75 cents again, we're going to be looking at probably almost becoming very oversold here on our RSI on the daily time frame, which is a pretty clear indicator, in our opinion, that a reversal is most likely coming. Because obviously you can't be this oversold for that long, especially with a project with the fundamentals of Polygon that's got such a huge amount of interest for buyers, and just a general amount of the trading volume. I mean, if you just look at how big of a bounce that we got here, this is the most incredible V-shaped recovery I think I've ever seen on a chart. So it's quite clear that there's a lot of fear and uncertainty and doubt in the market right now. But I mean, if we just take a look at the weekly chart here, in our opinion, absolutely nothing to be concerned about whatsoever. It doesn't seem as though we're in a bear market whatsoever either, from what we can tell. For some reason, our weekly time frames aren't really loading properly recently, but from what we can tell, our 50 EMA would be looking essentially something like this. So we've basically been holding the 50, as you can see here. We came down and back tested it twice here. But we did hold above, we got back above our 20 here, and then boom, on the weekly time frame, off to the races, as you can see. And everyone's saying, oh, we're super bearish right now, Polygon's going to like 10 cents. Obviously not. I mean, we're back testing the 20 EMA here on the weekly time frame, a perfect back test so far, nothing to be concerned about, and we're nowhere even near our 55 moving average here at all, which we would usually back test for another continuation to the upside. So in our opinion, things are looking completely fine. I mean, if we did backtest the 50 EMA, we could come all the way down to like 50 cents here and still be in an uptrend. Obviously, we'd be getting quite close to a cross on our EMAs on the weekly time frame here, which potentially could be a signal of some bearish action or some sideways momentum at the least. But currently, no indications at all that we're in a bear market like a lot of people are calling right now. This is just a bearish period in a bullish trend, in our opinion. And I mean, as you can see, Polygon's been on an absolute tear recently. This is the logarithmic chart, and as you can see, it's absolutely ridiculous. So obviously, the wider market's been affecting Polygon right now, but we're not too concerned. Our short-term price targets, we can imagine if the market does continue to sell off, that we're probably going to hit this this previous support here around this 90 to 95 cent level. Let's just zoom in so we can see this a bit better. If we do continue to roll over in the wider market with Bitcoin again, then we are looking at this 93 to 94 cent level probably as a decent support. Or if we do continue to roll over in a big way, we could come as low as this 75 cent level as the next support, as you can see, which would be this previous swing low. But in our opinion, considering how oversold the market is right now and how greedy the bears are getting, in our opinion, it does look as though we are close to having a big reversal and a big wave for the whole market. Price action like this can't go on forever. It is incredibly oversold right now. As you can see, we're getting more and more oversold as time goes on. We're in a downtrend like right now, but it does look as though we are starting to get some indications that a bottom may be in. As you can see, this could potentially be a double bottom here if we can see some positive price action in the next week or so. And as we said, we are actually making, if you count these wicks, we're making higher lows on our price action. If you count the wicks, as we said, obviously it does look as though we are continuing to roll over here, but we could be forming what does look as though it could be a very, very tasty something like this, basically a descending wedge on a bigger time frame here. And obviously, if that's the case, we could actually come down, continue down in this wedge, maybe bottom out somewhere at this previous swing high here at around 85 or so cents, and then obviously a big break to the upside. We did get the breakout before of a previous wedge which we did outline, which was looking something like this. We got our breakout and our target was this $2.30 level, but obviously because of the wider market continuing to roll over, it has dragged Polygon down. But in the short term, we're predicting that Polygon, I mean, it's looking very oversold right now in our opinion. And the longer that this goes on, the more chance of a break to the upside. So short term, we are feeling a little bit bullish, dare we say it. We're looking very oversold in the market right now, and this is usually a good sign that a reversal is probably coming quite soon. So in the long term, obviously, Polygon, we do think in the next year or so could easily be $10, maybe even $15 or $20 a token. Considering the sheer amount of adoption that it's getting, we've got the smart contract wars coming very soon. All smart contract platforms are probably going to get a really nice bounce to the upside. So that's our update today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Remember to comment down below and be subscribed to enter into our brand new monthly giveaway for a hardware wallet. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money, so there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up, otherwise you won't receive the second stock. Scammers get worse every day, so make sure to protect yourself and your crypto online with Pure VPN. Sign up below for some big discounts. You can get access to block content and protect yourself from phishing scams with super low monthly payments and high quality speeds. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.